It's becoming a bit more of a common situation in which taxpayers reach out to us after they've received horrible advice from non-tax, non-legal professionals about going offshore. So here are some common regrets that we see for taxpayers who kind of took the advice, made a knee-jerk reaction, and didn't really do enough research. One, living overseas is not as easy as it sounds. You have things like medical, you have things like purchasing a home. There's different rules in foreign countries. It makes it a lot harder to do these things, to go to university, things of that nature. Two, you don't necessarily save on your taxes. Why? Because the US taxes individuals on their worldwide income. So unless you formally expatriate, you're still going to pay tax on all that tax-free income that you're having overseas. Three, a lot of the foreign financial institutions, even in non-treaty countries, they require taxpayers who are US born to complete FATCA, which is the Foreign Account Tax Complying Act paperwork. And even if they don't, they charge much higher fees for US persons in order to open accounts. So while ultimately it may seem like you're going to reduce your taxes, by the time you factor in all the stress of having to acclimate to living overseas, realizing you're still going to pay taxes on your US income, and that you still have to report all of this information, um, it's not as good as it sounds. And finally, be very, very, very careful about expatriating and giving up your US status just to go offshore. Why? Because trying to get it back could be much more difficult. It's become increasingly difficult under the current administration. So if you have elderly family members here, you have a lot of friends, you want to come back and visit, getting those visas that were easier back in the day is not as easy today. So you want to make sure you're think it through before giving up your US status and going offshore.